Now, the Competition and Markets Authority is taking action against some of the country's biggest house builders because it thinks they may have broken consumer protection laws regarding leasehold homes. The CMA is opening cases against Barratt Developments, Countryside Properties, Persimmon and Taylor Wimpey due to potentially unfair terms on ground rents in leasehold contracts. The regulator thinks buyers may have been misled, leading to unfair treatment and mis-selling. Well, joining me now is the Senior Director for Customer Protection at the CMA, George Lusty. George, welcome to you. What sort of punishments could you levy if you find that these house builders have infringed the law in this way?
So we're ultimately talking about trying to fix the problem for people who've been affected. We're going through the courts to do that if we need to, but we're trying to get people out of the problems they're facing, in particular people who are trapped, not able to get a mortgage on their property, not able to sell their homes in some cases.
Aren't you a bit late to the party here, George? I mean, everyone's known about this practice for many years now.
So it's a really significant issue. We started this investigation last year, and this is a real priority for us. We want to move these cases forward as quickly as we possibly can. We hope that the developers are going to do the right thing and agree to make the changes that they need to so that we don't have to go to court and people can get an outcome sooner.
Some of them have. I mean, Taylor Wimpey set up a £130 million redress scheme as long ago as April 2017.
So there are schemes out there. We've expressed some concerns that some of those are linked to RPI increases for ground rent. We have some concerns about those. What's particularly important, though, this is a huge issue which is having an enormous impact on various people who want to feel secure in their homes. They need to act quickly to make sure that they address this historic mis-selling and also that these ground rent escalation clauses are done away with.
And are there any other measures that you'd like to see from the house builders? I mean, as far as you're aware, are they still selling properties in this way on a leasehold basis?
So from what we're hearing, this was something that happened particularly over the start of this century and for a period. And obviously, there's been a recognition that that was wrong, that the industry went in the wrong direction and things are going back the right way. We're still really concerned, though, when people are telling us that they're still experiencing problems about the mis-selling of leasehold homes. We're working with government very closely about making sure that people are protected in the future, and that includes making sure that houses aren't sold as leasehold in the future.
Of course, in most cases now, the people who are running the house builders are different from the people who were at the helm when this practice was widespread. Are you potentially looking at bringing action against any of the former CEOs or former board directors?
So we're looking particularly to make sure that people who are in a problem right now get a solution as quickly as they can. In terms of who's responsible, we're launching these cases against the developers because they're the organisations that put some of these problematic practices out there, in our view. There may be others that we also need to bring into this investigation in due course.
All right, George Lusty, appreciate you joining me. Thank you.